Imagine for a moment that something as simple as a single cup of a natural drink each day could begin to transform a deeply personal struggle into a renewed sense of confidence, intimacy, and health. For many men, erectile dysfunction is more than just a physical issue. It becomes a silent barrier to self-esteem, relationships, and overall well-being. While the pharmaceutical industry has provided solutions that work for some, not everyone can, or even wishes to, rely on medications that may carry side effects or require a constant prescription. The growing interest in natural remedies is not a trend of convenience but a reflection of the deep human desire to reclaim health in ways that feel organic, safe, and sustainable. When we ask whether a natural drink, consumed daily, could offer support in erectile function, we are really asking about the power of nutrition, lifestyle, and biology to influence one of the most fundamental aspects of human vitality. Erectile dysfunction, often referred to as ED, is not merely a matter of performance but an indicator of underlying health. The inability to achieve or sustain an erection strong enough for satisfactory intimacy has roots that extend far deeper than the surface symptom. Cardiovascular disease, diabetes, hormonal imbalances, stress, obesity, smoking, and sedentary lifestyles all intertwine to shape this condition. It is also a condition that grows more common with age, yet it is by no means inevitable. At its heart, ED is a vascular issue. Erections require adequate blood flow, intact nerve pathways, balanced hormones, and a responsive endothelium, which is the lining of our blood vessels. When one of these systems falters, the result is often frustration, diminished quality of life, and silence. Thus, when we discuss the possibility of a natural drink that could help, we are discussing how compounds in nature can restore blood flow, reduce oxidative stress, and support the body's own capacity for repair. Among the many candidates for such a drink, beetroot juice frequently stands out. This deeply pigmented root vegetable is rich in dietary nitrates, compounds that the body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the same molecule that many prescription drugs aim to amplify because it relaxes and dilates blood vessels, allowing for improved circulation. By supporting vasodilation, beet juice can theoretically enhance blood flow, not only to the heart and muscles, but also to the penile tissue where it matters most for erectile function. When taken regularly, 1 cup of beetroot juice may contribute to healthier blood pressure, improved endothelial function, and the kind of vascular responsiveness essential for sexual health. While the scientific literature has not yet confirmed beetroot juice as a definitive cure for erectile dysfunction, the mechanisms through which it works are biologically sound and supported by preliminary evidence. In this way, the act of drinking a single cup each day becomes more than habit. It becomes an intentional step toward better vascular health, with benefits that extend far beyond the bedroom. Yet, beetroot juice is not the only natural option under consideration. Pomegranate juice, another richly colored beverage, carries high concentrations of antioxidants and polyphenols. These compounds are known for their role in reducing oxidative stress and improving blood vessel health. Some small studies have hinted at its potential to improve erectile function, and though larger trials are needed, the promise is undeniable. Similarly, watermelon juice, abundant in an amino acid called citrulline, may serve as another natural pathway. Citrulline is converted by the body into arginine, which supports nitric oxide production. Once again, we return to the importance of nitric oxide as the gatekeeper of vascular relaxation and healthy blood flow. Drinking 1 cup of watermelon juice may, therefore, offer subtle benefits in the same direction. What is striking across these examples is the recurring theme. The natural compounds found in everyday fruits and vegetables possess remarkable capacity to support the very systems that falter in erectile dysfunction. It is important to understand that erectile dysfunction is not only a physical barrier, but also a psychological and emotional one. The stress of experiencing repeated failures, the embarrassment of not meeting expectations, and the worry about disappointing a partner can create a cycle where anxiety itself worsens the condition. Natural remedies, like a daily drink, have the added benefit of being integrated seamlessly into everyday life without the stigma or awkwardness that sometimes accompanies medical interventions. A man can drink a glass of beet juice at breakfast or pomegranate juice after a workout without feeling that he is medicating himself. This simplicity can reduce performance anxiety, create a sense of control, and build consistency. When the act of drinking a healthy beverage becomes part of one's daily rhythm, the psychological reinforcement complements the physiological improvements. What we see is that natural interventions are not simply nutritional. They can also be profoundly empowering. Skeptics often ask whether such a modest intervention can truly make a difference. To address that, one must consider the cumulative power of daily habits. A single cup of a vascular supporting drink may not transform erectile function overnight, just as a single workout does not yield peak physical fitness in one session. However, repeated over weeks and months, the benefits compound. Blood pressure may decline gradually. Circulation may become more efficient. Energy levels may rise. Over time, the subtle accumulation of these changes can significantly reduce the severity of erectile dysfunction. Moreover, these benefits extend far beyond sexual health, contributing to reduced cardiovascular risk, improved stamina, and healthier aging. Thus, the impact of drinking 1 cup a day must be understood in the context of long-term consistency and holistic health, not as a quick fix, but as a sustainable lifestyle strategy. Of course, it would be irresponsible to suggest that any natural drink serves as a universal cure. Erectile dysfunction has diverse causes. For men whose challenges stem from severe nerve damage, advanced diabetes, profound hormonal imbalances, or psychological trauma, a simple cup of juice will not reverse the underlying cause. What it can do, however, is serve as part of a comprehensive approach. Lifestyle modifications such as regular exercise, weight management, quitting smoking, and improving diet remain foundational. Psychological support, therapy, or stress reduction techniques may also be crucial. Medical evaluation ensures that hidden conditions like hypertension or heart disease are not ignored. Within this larger framework, natural drinks can play a meaningful supportive role. They are complementary, not standalone solutions. By making this distinction clear, one sets realistic expectations while still recognizing the potential power of nature to assist. The conversation about natural remedies is also a conversation about safety. Many men are drawn to the idea of natural solutions because they wish to avoid the side effects of pharmaceutical drugs. Medications like phosphodiesterase inhibitors, while effective, can cause headaches, nasal congestion, flushing, and in some cases, serious complications when combined with certain heart medicines. A glass of beet or pomegranate juice is generally safe for most individuals and carries health benefits, regardless of its impact on erectile function. Yet caution is still warranted. Those with kidney disease may need to avoid excess potassium found in some juices. Those on anticoagulant therapy must consider interactions with antioxidant-rich beverages. Moderation, as always, is key. Natural does not automatically mean harmless, and professional guidance remains valuable, even with remedies drawn directly from the earth. What makes this topic particularly compelling is how it intersects science with tradition. Cultures across history have sought foods and drinks believed to enhance male vitality. From herbal tonics in Asia to fruit wines in the Mediterranean, the pursuit of natural aphrodisiacs has deep roots. Modern science now sheds light on why some of these practices may have endured. Nitric oxide pathways, antioxidant effects, hormone modulation, and vascular health are not mystical but measurable. The ancient intuition that certain foods restore vigor is, in some cases, being confirmed by contemporary research. In this way, a daily cup of a natural drink is not merely a modern health hack, but a continuation of humanity's timeless search for balance, fertility, and vitality through the gifts of nature. For those who wonder how best to begin, the path is refreshingly simple. One may choose to start with beetroot juice, consumed in the morning or before exercise, allowing the body to harness its nitrates throughout the day. Another may prefer pomegranate juice in the evening, enjoying its sweetness as both nourishment and ritual. Watermelon juice may appeal during warmer months, doubling as hydration and natural therapy. The act of choosing, preparing, and consuming these drinks daily creates not only a physical benefit, but also a mindful connection to one's health. It signals a commitment to proactive self-care, reinforcing the idea that change is within reach, and that solutions do not always require complexity. Over the course of weeks, men who integrate such drinks often notice broader improvements. Energy levels can rise as circulation improves. Workouts may feel more efficient. Resting blood pressure readings may trend downward. With patience, many also find that erections become firmer and more reliable. Importantly, Partners often perceive these changes as well, not only in physical intimacy but in mood, confidence, and emotional availability. The ripple effect of such a simple practice demonstrates how deeply interconnected physical health, emotional well-being, and relationships truly are. Thus, the benefit of drinking 1 cup a day cannot be measured solely by performance outcomes but must be understood in the wider context of life satisfaction. At the same time, education and awareness are essential. Too often, erectile dysfunction is treated as an isolated issue rather than a potential warning sign of cardiovascular disease or metabolic dysfunction. Men who ignore the symptom in search of quick remedies may overlook serious conditions developing silently. This is why the integration of natural drinks should not replace medical consultation but rather complement it. When a man chooses to adopt such a practice while also seeking medical evaluation, he gains the best of both worlds: the holistic support of natural remedies and the precision of professional care. In many cases, physicians themselves encourage dietary strategies as a cornerstone of treatment, recognizing that lifestyle interventions are the foundation upon which all other therapies rest. As we draw connections between erectile dysfunction and overall health, a striking realization emerges: the very same practices that prevent heart attacks, strokes, and diabetes are those that support erectile function. Exercise, nutrient-rich diets, stress reduction, and quality sleep are universal prescriptions for vitality. Within this framework, the daily cup of a natural drink is symbolic. It is not simply about the liquid itself but about the mindset it represents. Choosing to consume something natural, nourishing, and supportive each day is a declaration of agency. It says, "I will not ignore my body's signals. I will not resign myself to decline. I will take steps, however small, to improve." This attitude, sustained over time, often proves to be the most powerful remedy of all. In conclusion, the idea that drinking 1 cup a day could help erectile dysfunction is more than a marketing slogan or folk wisdom. It is an invitation to explore the profound ways in which nature, when harnessed with knowledge and consistency, can support human health. Whether it is beetroot juice with its nitrates, pomegranate juice with its antioxidants, or watermelon juice with its citrulline, the theme remains constant. Natural compounds that improve vascular health can, over time, improve erectile function. While no single drink is a cure, each can be part of a broader life-enhancing strategy that empowers men to reclaim their vitality. The cup, therefore, becomes more than a beverage. It becomes a symbol of choice, of resilience, and of the enduring connection between nature and human well-being. And as with all great transformations, it begins not with a dramatic leap but with a simple, daily act: lifting a cup and taking a sip.